What does everyday life look like for a Vietnamese wife without a stable income? Hi everyone, I'm Thao Linh. I'm 26 years old and I live in Vietnam. My husband and I have been married for almost 4 years now. We live in Son Tay, a suburban area of Hanoi, about 40 kilometers from the city center. Right now it's 7 p.m. and I just finished my dance class. The studio is only about 1 kilometer from my house, so it doesn't take long to get home. Before I go home, I need to stop by the local market. I forgot to buy pickled mustard greens earlier, and I need them for dinner tonight. If you've never tried them before, they're fermented mustard greens with a slightly sour taste. The pickled vegetables cost me less than 50 cents. Time to head home before it gets too late. Right across from our house, there's a small park where people usually play volleyball every evening. I see the same groups of people there almost every day. I don't know why, but I always like watching them for a few seconds before going inside. When I get home, my husband still isn't back yet. He's out playing badminton with his friends. Tonight, I'm making braised pork with pickled mustard greens. It's a really common home-cooked meal in Vietnam, and I love eating it with hot rice. Okay, let's see what we have in the kitchen. First, rice. Oops. There's only enough rice left for tonight. Looks like I'll have to buy another bag tomorrow. Good thing it's really easy to buy rice here in Vietnam. Tonight's dinner for the two of us will cost around $2. Not bad, right? Simple food, but it's the kind of meal that always makes us eat more rice than we planned. Start cooking. I already have some pork belly in the fridge that I bought a few days ago. I think pork belly is the best cut for this dish because it becomes really soft after simmering for a while. I'm just cutting it into bite-sized pieces. Not too thin, not too thick. For the vegetables, I'm using amaranth greens. I got them from my parents-in-law's house. They have a small vegetable garden, and they're really good at growing vegetables. Everything they grow always looks so fresh. Do you have amaranth where you live? I don't know if it's common in other countries, but we eat it quite often here. Lately, my husband and I have been trying to eat more vegetables. Not because we're on a diet or anything. We just feel better when we eat more greens. I think that's pretty common in Vietnam. Most family meals here have at least one vegetable dish. Now I'm rinsing the pickled mustard greens. They're quite sour, so I like washing them first. It makes the flavor a little milder. While I'm doing that, I'm heating up the pot. Once it's hot enough, I add the pork. I always love this sound. The pork starts sizzling right away. While it's cooking, I peel a few cloves of garlic for the soup. Cooking dinner isn't really something special. I've probably done this hundreds of times. But I still enjoy it. Maybe because it's one of the few times during the day when I don't have to think about work. Oh, my husband is home. And guess what? He forgot to cook the rice before he left. Again. Do couples in your country have little moments like this too? Anyway, dinner still needs to be finished. The pork is nicely browned now, so it's time to season it. I add a little sugar, some fish sauce, a bit of seasoning powder, and just a tiny pinch of MSG. Then the pickled mustard greens go in. I also add a few slices of chili because I love spicy food. Everything already smells so good. Now I'm making the soup. First, I fry the garlic until it smells nice. Then I add the vegetables. A little seasoning, some water, and that's basically it. Simple food is my favorite kind of food. Nothing fancy. Just warm, homemade meals that we can enjoy together after a long day. The pork still needs another 15 minutes to become really tender. So while it's simmering, I'm going to take a quick shower. By the time I come back downstairs, dinner is ready. My husband has already helped set everything on the table. Well, not the dining table. We actually have one, but we almost never use it. Instead, we always eat here at the coffee table in our living room, mostly because we like watching YouTube while we eat. I know, maybe it's a bad habit, but we've been doing it for years. Tonight's dinner only costs around $2 for both of us. Pretty affordable, right? What about where you live? How much does a normal dinner usually cost? The braised pork turned out really well. If you visit Vietnam, I hope you'll get a chance to try it. Or maybe even cook it yourself someday. After dinner, it's my turn to clean up. It doesn't take long since there are only two of us. Once everything is done, I take the trash outside. Some of our neighbors are sitting together, chatting like they do almost every evening. When the weather is hot, people here usually spend some time outside after dinner. Back inside, it's time for me to take my medicine. I have quite a few pills to take every day. Actually, I usually swallow all 6 of them at once. My mom has always laughed about that. She says I've been good at taking medicine ever since I was little. I guess she's right. Now, it's time to go upstairs. This is where both my husband and I usually work at night. Since we're both self-employed, evenings are often our working hours. Sometimes we work until quite late. Other times, we finish early and just watch a movie together. It really depends on the day. Before bed, I finish my little nighttime routine, brush my teeth, wash my face, and finally, it's time to sleep. Thank you so much for spending this ordinary evening with me. Nothing exciting really happened today. But I think that's what everyday life is supposed to be. Simple moments, home-cooked meals, a little laughter, and someone waiting for you at the end of the day. If you'd like to see more of what everyday life is like here in Vietnam, I'd love to have you back. See you in my next vlog. Good night.